Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Dark Pool Algo, and today is Sunday, May 2nd, 2021. Welcome to the weekend watch list building session. I'm going to go through how I determine stocks to pick for the week. We're going to use the FlowTrade backend system to look for divergence, and I'm just going to run you through my Sunday process. If you find this content useful, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me do. Make sure you turn on notifications too. That's the other thing. I've had some requests to go through indexes and futures. I'll get that added to the mix for this week. Also, there's requests for doing a live morning open. I feel like we can get that accomplished. Last week I had to manage some positions and just get prepped for that. Day trading live is definitely a little different than not day trading live. So I will get those set. I am working on getting a new setup for the stream and for videos. Trying to get the lighting right. It's so finicky, man. There's so much crap you gotta do. It's like 3 different angles of lighting and positioning and cropping. I love it. It's a challenge. Challenge accepted. So, unless there's anything else, I am looking for a tagline. I've had some feedback that I need to have a tagline that I can label all the videos with, something that's catchy. Yeah, so hit me up. Let me know which ones you like. So without any more of this, let's just jump right into it. And happy trading this week. So the first thing that you're going to see here is the FlowTrade interface. I use the four chart layout. I'm taking a drink real quick. I use the 4 chart layout when I'm trying to do a lot of bulk reviewing of things. I've got a spreadsheet that's been built off of some scans, and what I'll do is I will separate those out into bullish and bearish plays and just run through them quickly. And then once we find them, I'll actually go in and start doing some technical analysis on it. So the FlowTrade system that you see here, 4 charts. The purple line is the, just want to show this setting for everybody. The purple line is the normal algo line, okay? Just so there's no miscommunication on that. This is the normal algo line. I do have my block level set to dark. I'm on 15-minute time frame on all of these. Well, I was. I am now. And, all right, there we go. 15-minute time frame. I want to, let's see, how do we do this here? Sorry, I had a little tickle in my throat. You guys didn't need to hear that, right? All right, so I'm just going to sort through this sheet real quick. Get rid of anything I don't like. Wow. It's going to be a rough week. All right. Get rid of those. Those, and then sort. I'm a bullish person by nature, so I am going to look for, obviously, divergences to the upside. Shorten up the list, and let's just bring this in so I can see it a little easier. And let's just get started. All right. All right, I'm back. I actually paused that. I didn't want you all to see me go through that entire list. It's kind of painful. I have to look at each one of these individually. So now that I have the list, I'm just Gonna go through one more time, throw these on here, whittle through them a little bit more to try to really just pick out the best ones, and we will go from there. Things I'm looking for algos that we've got almost an X across the screen, right? That is significant divergence. We're also looking for the algo that is steady increasing lower left to upper right. Also the algo curling up. Any potential divergence. If I don't see something right off the bat, like Baidu, it's kind of ugly, I'm getting rid of it, right? Chop it. Don't have time for all of these. So just go through them quickly one more time. BMI, CDS, BMY looks good. BBY, CDNS. It's got a gap that's going to have to fill. CNE. And then, so I like these guys. I've gone ahead and I'm going to have to break all these up into shorter videos because hour-long videos are kind of rough to watch unless I can start doing chapters, which I'm going to work on. So now that I've got the list up, I'm just going to throw this over here for quick reference. I've got a secondary screen to my right. Did I save that? Let's see. Save. Okay. Close. Okay, one more thing. All right. So back to the charts. Quickly run through a bunch of these. I should just make a watch list real quick. That might be a good idea. Or I'll just add to it. All right, so I like BMI on the daily. So I've got block trade levels at 65 and 66. Looks like we've just been in this kind of slowly gradual, painstaking channel uptrend. Grab 2 points of contact, extend this baby out to the right. There's this trend line support there. This guy. There's tools out there that do auto trend lines. I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty cool. I like them. So as you can see, we're just kind of bouncing back and forth in this slowly gradual bullish uptrend, trend channel, yeah, bullish channel. We are currently at the bottom of the 200 SMA, below the 50. Looks like we are getting ready to start our next uptrend. $5 profit target. Excuse me. Risk to the downside is 3% risk to the downside. You've got 8% risk to the upside. We just had earnings. Looks as if though we've maintained this trend line support. Maybe need a day for it to settle out a little bit, but I definitely like to take this back up. We're going to go off a previous high to previous low. This high to previous low. We're going to run into 62, 64, 68. All right. BMY support at 62. Resistance at 63. There's 62, 89, then 63.90, and 67. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. All right. The algo is currently. I'm going to leave this here so everybody can see what I'm doing. All right. BMY. What is going on here? Seriously? Thank you. My double clicks were kind of jacked. I'm putting some strain on my machine today for some reason. You know what? I know what the problem is. Let's just do this. All right. We are in a nice bullish uptrend. We've got 2 block trade levels to focus at. We've got this one here and this one here. These are going to act as resistance and then support. We're currently got uptrend trendline support. I'd like to see this maybe come down and test one more time to complete that H pattern that we like to see. Actually, it's a W pattern, that Wu-Tang pattern for the next leg up. The algo is currently curled up. It's definitely like BMI for this week. Everything's laggy AF today. All right, so we've got BMY. I went over BBY the other day. I'm going to go through it one more time because I do like this one. So BBY, I'm just going to stick with blue. Everybody needs to be able to see it. Let's go red. All right. We are in a nice bullish uptrend. We have got divergence that just recently happened. It looks like it took place at this block trade level at 118. That can be seen here. I'll just draw a line since the blue is kind of hard to see. It looks like we've got uptrend support here. So this will be a double bottom for the next leg up. The algo is currently curled up and rising. That was BBY. And CDNS, I've never really heard of this company. Looks like algo's kind of trading with price. I bet you I can find a better one out there to review. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab eBay. CME, looks like algo is basically trading with price. Recent divergence. Not familiar with the company, so I get rid of it, right? eBay's got some nice divergence here. Let me clear some of these out. All right, eBay. I'm not sure if they had earnings, but there's a gap down, $3 gap down. However, the algo is steady and increasing. We've got block trade levels right here at 64.50, 63, 61. Those are going to act as resistance until they become support. So once we break through them, there may be some back and forth in that $2 to $3 range, but the move up from 55 is what I'm interested in, right? So if we can maintain this trendline support, upwards trendline support, we've made higher lows. We have not made the higher highs yet. So this is basically a wedge, a triangle. So I'd like to see a break of this upper trend line for a move upwards. That's on eBay. I'm trying to save these as I go through them. All right, CREE. I'm not super familiar with this company, but I'm going to play the chart in front of me. Looks like not a whole lot of action for a couple weeks. Price actions buying. It's like based on this gap that's got to be filled with the potential upside. I'm going to go ahead and just take a crack at this one. All right, so first thing that we notice is that we've got a buying algo. We've got block trade levels that were previous support. So those will become previous resistance as well as targets. We've got nice upward trend support. The algo is pretty much straight up. There's a nice little curl at the end of the day that I like. That's CREE. I should probably make a short list of these. All right, let me just grab. Got a spreadsheet over here that I'm trying to grab hold of. All right, so far we've got BMI. eBay, BBY, and CREE. The next ones we're going to want to look at, FCX, Freeport McMoran. I've played that before. I like that one. It's got some pretty consistent moves. I want to look at IWM. I'm going to look at JKS. I'm going to look at keys. All right. That's a lot of block trades on IWM. It's a good thing we have a tool that lets us say how far back we want to look. All right. Still quite a few. Last 3 days for them. All right, looking good. Go ahead and start with FCX. Clear out recent drawings. Looks as though the algo is kind of trading with price action. However, we are increasing. The algo is in an uptrend. We have got block trade levels that price action is currently using as support resistance. Those can be seen here. The algo has recently curled up, which I like to see. That could be a sign of a reversal. So that's FCX. IWM is going to be next. Download, come on. All right, IWM. Let's just go ahead and clear out some of these drawings. Grab a little circle. Looks as if though we had some divergence here that is played out. We got the algo getting ready to cross price action. We're currently in this block trade cluster that's providing some pretty significant support right at the $24.80, $25 level. I'd like to see that support maintained for the next move up. We do need to get through these previous block levels where it looks as if though price action has a tendency to hit those levels, use it as support, use it as resistance. So, what was I doing? I'm drawing a line. So it looks as if though nice uptrend, ran into some news, sold off. This divergence is played out. So all this divergence, oh, come on, grab the right tool. All this divergence is played out, so we're looking for new divergence to begin. That is IWM. JKS. This is another fun one. So we've got fresh divergence beginning. All previous divergences played out. The algo is currently curled up. Not sure if JKS has found its support levels yet. We don't see, there's really no block trades to speak of. I'm not sure if this is going to be the downtrend line, right? Or if it was this one and it broke through. So I'm going to keep an eye on this algo for the next couple days just to see what it does. If it does continue upwards, obviously there's a lot of move that we can catch. So we'll catch that when we can catch it. All right, Keys is another one. I'm not super familiar with this stock. I do like how there's a strong divergence here after price action was trading with the algo so well. I'm going to throw it on the list, see what kind of, I trade options, so I'm going to see what kind of options we got on it. Hopefully it has weeklies, and hopefully they're liquid. Been finding a lot that have been super lame lately. I need to make sure I start checking for liquidity before I waste the time of doing analysis on it. I don't like trading non-weeklies. I don't like trading non-liquid stocks either. All right, so we do have a bullish divergence to begin. I'm not sure if we have found support yet based on anything. Let's see, try to find another level of support that we can work with here. This could be a potential level of support. It would need to maintain it. It would need to revert and test, possibly break through, and then come back down and test one more time for a move upwards. That's Keys. I already downloaded IBM. Got time for a couple more, and then I got to jump into it. MSFT. PCAR is another good one I want to look at. Pins. So Microsoft Pins was IDM Keys, JKS, Microsoft Pins. Pins. I'm looking for names that I recognize and that I've played before. Let's look at Micron. All right, so we've got MSFT, Pins, PCAR, and Micron. All right, Microsoft. Get rid of previous drawings, change my color. Note that the algo, the algo is essentially trading with price action. I don't like all those blocks on there. So last 10 days, algo is trading with price action. We gapped down. I'm not sure if that was based on earnings. However, looks as if the algo started buying again. We've got this downtrend channel on the algo that I really want to see it break for the next move upward. I am keeping an eye on this because I do like this upward direction where we're making higher lows and we're about to begin to make higher highs. We are clustered just right here at this block trade level at 255.55. Come on. Yeah, 255.55 is the block trade level. We've got another one here that's going to provide resistance at 260 once we get to it. That is Microsoft. All right, PCAR, nice bullish divergence that just recently formed. This is that X I'm talking about, saying. So we've got divergence created here at the end of last week. Currently, the algo is buying. It's buying at a pretty significant angle now, pretty significant rate. I would like to see PCAR find some semblance of support, right? I need it to test support and maintain support so we can get that nice move back up. I like the potential upside. About a $6 move, possibly. All right, pins. Just go ahead and looks like we gapped down. I think that was earnings, if I remember correctly. Get rid of some of these drawings. There's some new ones up. Okay. All right. We've got a block trade cluster up here at 82 to 84. That's going to be a target. We've got this block trade level at 72.50. That's going to be resistance. The algo is currently buying. It's curled up. We've got a nice curling up right here. I would need pins to maintain support. Right, break this downtrend for the next move upwards. That's pins. All right, next one we're going to look at is Micron. That's quite a few block trades. Let me get rid of some of those. All right, we don't need 30 days back. Let's just go 14. All right, 14 days back. So this is an example of price action trading with the algorithm. We have a divergence here. It's kind of a weak divergence. However, the algo is curled up. This can be seen here. I would like this to continue its move upwards. To the next level, it looks as if though we've found some support at this level here. So we've got a nice little double bottom. We would need to obviously break that uptrend for the next continuation upwards. All right, so there was one I was super interested in. I'm not seeing it right now. But G, NDS, Sfix, spot. All right, got some good looking ones here. I'm going to quickly go through these. All right, NRG. So there's a nice sub $40 stock. All right. This is the kind of divergence I like to see, where it basically forms an X, right? Currently, price action seems to be trading with the algo. We've got this downward channel that we're going to need to break out of. I would like to see it come up, break out of that level, and continue going upwards. The algo is curled up, so that indicates some nice buying. NVS, another one that's got good looking divergence setup. Got divergence here. So we've got divergence here. We've also got a block trade level right at the 87.44. We've got another one right at 86.65. That's definitely going to provide resistance. We do need this downtrend channel to be broken. So I'd like to see it. Come on. We need that to be broken for the next move upwards. Strong bullish direction. All right, we like that one. All right, SFIX Stitch Fix. This one did have a lot of high short interest at one point. I'm not sure if that's all been traded out. Obviously, I went through pretty detailed review of this one. We have bullish divergence, strong net buying on the algo. Right, the algo's been curled up a little bit. We've got this little pop that happened. Let's see. We got this little pop that happened on the end of the week. All right, nice little pop up. So yeah, I'd like to see this on its way back up. 50 is going to be a target for sure. Nice psychological level. All right, last one I'm going to do real quick is Spotify. They haven't partnered with anybody significant lately. Usually when they do, and there's massive news. All right, so we've got pretty significant algo buying. I'm going to keep an eye on this tail, this algo. I don't know what to call it, but basically I'm going to keep an eye on this algo for curling up for the next move upwards. Until then, this is obviously not pretty for Spotify. We would need to break that for the next move up. We do have the gap that needs to be filled here, this area, that area there. All right, I think that's it for now. I don't want to go too super long. This is about a 30-minute video. I'm going to work throughout the week on breaking the rest of this list up into smaller. I think I can get 3 to 4 in about 10 to 15 minutes. There's been a lot of requests to make the videos shorter. If I make them too short though, people don't learn. So I guess I could do a video on just the FlowTrade Algo backend and pin that, put it as a playlist. And then I could also do one on support resistance, how to read indicators, Fibonacci, trend lines. And then anybody who's looking to learn can watch those first. And then when we jump in, I can go through tickers really quickly like we did today so that you can see what's coming up in the week. So that's it. My name is Untitled Algo. Again, today's Sunday, May 2nd. Thanks for joining me. I went through this one pretty quickly, and I'm pretty impressed. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit me up in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see me do. Have a great day.